This is the Capital Region's #1 late news. News Channel 13, live Olympic edition.
Tonight's top story, inching closer to the cause of the TWA crash. Good evening, I'm Elaine Houston.
And I'm Benita Zahn. There are new clues tonight that may help investigators explain how 230 people died. More and more of the wreckage is being brought to the surface. The debris appears to be concentrated in two places about a half a mile apart. And that leads to the latest theory, that the plane was blown into two pieces, with the front landing in one part of the ocean and the rear section in another. And if this theory holds true, the FBI may soon declare the downing of the plane to be an act of terrorism. In Atlanta, the Olympic fans are busy shopping, but they're being kept out of Centennial Park, and that could change as soon as the Atlanta Committee for the Olympic Games is vowing to reopen the park. It has been closed since the explosion early yesterday morning, killing one woman and injuring more than 100.
The Olympic bombing coming so soon after the tragedy of the TWA crash may have shaken the American psyche. Our Phil Bailey was in the Capital Region this evening to see how people are reacting to the threat of terrorism, and he joins us now live from downtown Albany with more. Phil.
Hi, Elaine. We're here at Empire State Plaza. I was speaking with an expert on terrorism earlier tonight, and he said if terrorism were to strike in the Capital Region, this would be one of the likely targets, the seat of state government. Now, for the psychology, with the bomb blast at the Olympics, experts are asking if terrorism in this country is beginning to eat away at our comfort zone, if we're beginning to ask if we will be next.
Not really. Being here in Albany, I don't find that there's that much of a fear that one person should hold.
That really scares me, to be honest with you, to know that people could do this to our own country.
Maybe we should all be scared. An expert on terrorism, Al Barsamian, lives in the Capital Region and drives by the barricaded federal building in Albany every day. But he says Americans are still in a state of denial about domestic terrorism.
We are responding by sending teddy bears, flowers, cards to adorn the fences at Oklahoma bombing sites, at the 800 flight site.
Barsamian says what happened in Oklahoma City proves any community can be a target.
Violence strikes where it is least expected, because the surprise element is the psychological aspect of terrorism.
Tonight, customers at the Big House Brewing Company in downtown Albany were asked if the psychology of terrorism is starting to take effect, causing us to question if it could happen in our backyard.
I don't think so. It's not that, I don't know. I don't think so.
I think that, yeah, we do feel a lot more vulnerable now. I think all of us are more concerned.
Okay. The one common thread we heard tonight was the inevitability that terrorism will spread here. Maybe that's most disturbing of all, Elaine.
Thanks, Phil. Phil Bailey reporting live for us.
The Cohoe City Comptroller has much bigger concerns than balancing the books tonight. That's because Steve Nibolik's house burnt this afternoon. All the human family members got out safely from the house at 295 Western Avenue. Unfortunately, though, the family cat perished in the flames. Investigators think the fire was an accident.
A spectacular fire lit up the evening sky along alternate Route 7 this evening. Firefighters were able to quickly extinguish a car fire there. We're not able to tell you exactly how it started, but we do know that there were no injuries reported to police. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, we're going to turn our attention to the weather right after the break.
And Paul Caiano will be here with his forecast.
This Olympic update on News Channel 13 is sponsored in part by Price Chopper Supermarket.
And good evening, I'm Paul Caiano. 65 degrees at the Albany County Airport. Clear skies and calm winds. Temperatures will drop down into the 50s tonight. Right now the humidity is at 73%. Dry air over us right now, but out towards the west we do have some rain showers in the way, and that will mean some deteriorating weather as we head through tomorrow afternoon. Before tonight, 53, partly cloudy skies, sunshine tomorrow morning giving way to increasing clouds. 78 will do it for the high temperature, and as we head through the next several days, we'll see that we do have some rain showers in the forecast for Tuesday right on through Friday. Although not everyone will get wet all the time, there will be some showers in the forecast. Benita and Elaine.
Okie dokes, that does it for now. We'll be back again when NBC takes a break from Olympic coverage.
Chris Kopostacci will join us tonight at about 12 o'clock.
Have a good evening.
News.